This is Channels Television's breaking news.
Just as in, we have a local environmental justice case at Beard Elementary School sitting on contaminated property. Now, what is environmental justice? Environmental justice is the fair treatment and meaningful involvement of all people regardless of race, color, national origin, or income with respect to the development, implementation, and enforcement of environmental laws, regulations, and
The
policies.
sitting of Beard Elementary School on contaminated soil is an especially difficult environmental justice case. In August of 1998, the Southwest Detroit Environmental Division requested that the Detroit Public Schools notify on present ownership of the land. In October and December of 1998, the Detroit Public Schools sent extension letters to Southwest Detroit Environmental Division, reporting that the records about the property had either been lost or
Beard
destroyed.
Elementary School in Detroit can hardly be called scenic whatsoever. In January of 1999, students from the University of Michigan conducted research on the site's history. Later in March of 1999, an environmental consultant hired by Southwest Detroit Environmental Division completed a review of the site history and concluded that the site was contaminated with toxic compounds.
All of the children who attended the school were at health risk. Parents or guardians do not want to send their kid to a school that has contaminated soils, so less children attend the school, which minimizes the population.
And this is where the controversy gets bad. Community members, which are parents, do not feel safe about sending their children to the school even if they build a new school because of the health risks that could occur in the soil. But the staff in the elementary school feel positive about the construction and feel that they are not under any risk.
Now we're live in front of Beard Elementary School with Jimmy Martin.
Hello. We are live at Beard Elementary School with Jamal. So what's up, Jamal?
What's poppin'?
I like the ice on your neck. I got some ice as well. What do you have to say about the Beard Elementary School contaminated with soil?
I mean, I'm a father of two here. I mean, why should I finna bring my kids here if it's gonna bring health risk to their lives?
I like it. After the construction is done of the school, will you still be planning to bring your kids back to the school next year?
Me and my wife have been thinking about this a lot, and you know what? Like, nah, fam. Like, after the construction, like, the soil will still be at risk for risking our children's lives. Like, nah.
Hey, let's go! So after all this ruckus going on with the school, how do you think the school's population will be affected?
All my homies, we've been talking about just dipping, so I think this population of the school will be affected greatly.
Thank you, Jamal. Back to you guys in the studio. Thank you, Jimmy. Now we're with Harry Bloomer, with a teacher at Beard Elementary.
Alright, and I am here with Miss Billy Bob from Beard Elementary School. And what are your thoughts on this contaminated soil?
I just believe that the health risks are very high for our students and myself, and I really demand that we get cleaner soil for this school.
Alright, and since you want a cleaner environment for you and your students, what do you feel about this construction that is happening?
I really feel greatly about the construction that is happening because it is creating a healthier environment for me and my students.
One last question. Are you feeling positive or negative about the outcomes?
Well, right now I'm feeling really negative, but for the future, I'm thinking very positive, baby. Let's go, baby.
Alright, and that concludes our interview with Miss Billy Bob.
By the way, I ain't Miss Billy Bob.
Oh, Mr. Billy Bob, baby, let's go!
Well, I don't really know what that was. That concludes this
Alright,
interview.
and that concludes our environmental justice segment on Beard Elementary. Bye!
All right.